Okay, hi. So this video is going to be appreciating a part of my collection that I've never shown much appreciation to, and that is CD plates. So I have these two like CD cases plus this one. I keep DVDs in this one. But I have two like bigger ones for my actual CDs. The reason I keep them in these is because I feel like it's better protection for one, the CD, and one, like the album itself, because just depending on the type of packaging that the album is, it could cause some kind of wear or damage on the album. So that's the reason why I keep them in this. I didn't actually start doing this until about the end of last year, 2019. I think I like having these just because it also just is easier access to the CD itself, whether it be because I want to listen to it or because I need to take pictures with it or something like that. So I'm going to go through them and we're going to appreciate the art on the CD plates. So like I said, this one is for DVDs, so that one's not really important, but here we have like my main one. You can kind of see, okay, yeah, there's just a lot of glare on this and you couldn't really see it that well, so it's like kind of counterproductive, but yeah, so you can see that 101 is first. They have probably some of the least interesting CD plates, but you know, it's fine. And then we get to JVJ, which of course they had member specific ones, which I like a lot. So I have Donghan for Fantasy. I have a different member for the other version, but it's not a member that I want in here, so they're not. But then I have my 3 copies of True Colors. So I'm really happy that I have the Sangyun one. I think that was the one I originally pulled. And obviously when I got it, like JBJ 95 wasn't a thing, so I didn't really buy a Sangyun. But I'm glad that I got like an extra copy so that I was able to keep this one because I think this one is super cute. So, but also Taehyun's are super cute too. I really love his. And then, yeah, the last JBJ one is the New Moon one, which I actually, I didn't pull but was lucky enough to be able to trade for it because CD plates just aren't easy to trade, but thankfully someone was willing to trade with me. I don't remember who I pulled originally though, but yeah, and then we have UMB, so I don't have actually every single CD from albums in here. I have most of them, but like the ones that I don't have in here are the ones that I have from signed albums. I had like sealed those up before I had known that I wanted to do this, so those are all still in the album, so that's why not all of them are here. But so we move on to Hotshot. Theirs aren't super interesting. I think I like these Sungwoon ones a lot just because I like this one too. But yeah, then we move on to Uptension. Uptension have some really nice ones. They all just, I mean, they match the album really well. They're not plain, but they do match the album really well. So yeah, and I think this one is really pretty for sure. That's their 2018 special photo edition album. And then I have Uptension's like Japanese singles here, and then Jinhyuk solo. Then we move on to NCT, which some of NCT's are like my favorites. So like I really love the Cherry Bomb one, and the We Young one is really cute. So is this one. But yeah, there's some really nice ones. I like the one for Chain a lot. And then We Boom is actually really nice too. I have all my Super M CDs. And then we have the Neo City Live album. I actually do, so there's some CDs I haven't put in here yet, but like I have Jano's version of The Dream, their Japanese release, and then I do have the sequel album for Take Over the Moon, and the other version of Neozone that I have is in my car, I think, so it's not in here. But I'm also not going to be putting the T version in here just because I don't want to open that like thing it's in. But moving on, we have Brave Girls. I think Brave Girls has some nice ones, so this one for Back to the Future is really nice. But like I really like the For You one too, and the Roland one is nice. And then we have CLC. Some of theirs are like really pretty, so like this Refresh one and then the Friesen one. Like I know they're just like kind of pink, but like they're pretty pinks, so I don't have anything against it. But I think for number 1, this was the only time they did like kind of random. There was 2 different ones, and I got the one with Sungi in it, so yeah. And then moving on to Daya, I do leave open spaces for albums I don't have yet. So like here I don't have their normal version of Spell, so that's where that will go. But yeah, they have some really nice ones. These ones match kind of, but I really love their Neutro one. And we have Twice. I have a lot of Twice. They're like the first group of mine that ever did CD plates, so these were like 2 of the first like member specific CD plates I ever had. Yeah, and then we have like Signal, so I have Jihyo and Mina for Signal. I do have one of each member for Twice, so that's fun. Just because I don't take member specific CD plates as a priority, but like I've been lucky to pull Jihyo's CD plates a lot, so like I have her for Twicegram. I don't have her for Merry and Happy, but I have Momo. I have her for What Is Love. I have her for Summer Nights and Yes or Yes. So like when I organize them like by version, like I'll do it obviously by version in order, but I'll put Jihyo first, and then if I have more than one member after that, I'll do like age order. So like I have Nayeon, I have 2 Nayeons here. I have Junghyun, I have 2 Dahyuns for Fancy You. So I mean, if anybody wants to trade, like the only thing about CD plates is that I don't like to have doubles. So like if anyone wants to trade. But then these are my Feel Special ones. I don't have Jihyo, which I'm a little bit sad about, but I'm sure hers is really pretty, although I don't know what it looks like. But then next we have New East. So it goes to New East W, so they had member-specific CD plates for all their releases. So I have JR for 2 of them. I really like this one of Aaron for Waken, yeah. But the CDs from their early releases are really fun because they're just a bright pink, and I like pink. But yeah, then we have more member-specific CD plates. So I have one of JR's for Happily Ever After. I have 2 Minions, which I did not realize until this moment. Then we have the table. There's spaces here, I don't remember for what, but there will be enough space for like their new album. So there's 4 versions of it. So, but then we have IZ*ONE, so they had member-specific ones too. So I pulled Hitomi in both my albums. I think this one is especially really pretty. But yeah, she was like one of my biases, so. And then we have Hard Eyes and Blue Eyes. And then we move on to Red Velvet. They have some nice ones. I really like this one and this one, the Red Summer and Perfect Velvet. This one's pretty, but this one I think is my favorite. It's one of my favorite ones. It's actually really, really cool and really pretty, so. And then we have ITZY, which, I mean, the ones from It's Icy are nice, but I mean, like, these ones are pretty basic. But that's everything for this one. We can go through the next one now. Okay, so here's the next one. So I have my Luna albums first. I don't have all of them in here. It's been a while since I've reorganized, and I've taken some out because I'm selling them. But I need to go through and fix this a bit, but for now it's fine. But yeah, we have most of my Luna albums. The ones for their limited albums are really cool. And then we have In Fact, which I'll get to add to very soon because they have a new album coming out. And then we have Pentagon. They do member-specific CD plates, I think, for most of their releases, or at least random ones, not necessarily member-specific. So I have Kino and Yuto for their first album, which Yuto was my bias back then, so I was pretty excited about that when I first got it. And then we have Five Senses. I think this is Jino's, like I'm pretty sure it is. It's a little bit hard to tell, but he's who I'd consider my bias now, so that's fun. And then we have Shinwon and Yenan here for Ceremony, and then we have Group 1 for Positive, which is nice. It's always nice to just get a group CD once in a while. But for Thumbs Up, I don't have that album yet. I actually have it coming in. I got it from Yahoo Auctions, so it was super cheap. I don't remember what CD plate it has in it, but it might have Jinho based on what I remember. I don't remember very well. It's been a while, but I probably won't get that package for a while because Zen Market extended their like free storage period, so I'm gonna utilize that. But for Genius, I have Hui. Who is in this? It looks like Kino, Hui, and Jino. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself, but that's definitely what it looks like. And then for their summer album, I have Kino and Jino, which are 2 of my faves. Like, I haven't really been able to pin down an exact bias in Pentagon for a long time, but Kino and Jino are definitely like contenders for a bias. But yeah, and then for like Triple H, I have this Group 1, but yeah. And then we move on to my Big Star CDs. They have some interesting ones. This one is kind of cute just because it has their faces on it. You can see it, yeah. But yeah, this one has some cute art and stuff too. But we move on to MXM and AB6. Then we have We in the Zone, which there's a CD I actually need to add in here for them. And then we have JBJ95. And Donghan. I really like, for Donghan, I like the ones where he's actually on it. So like this one is really nice. This one is really nice too. Then we have CIX. Theirs all kind of look the same, like same with the colors of the album. And then we have Jaehwan and Daniel. Sorry if that was crooked. I don't know. Anyways, we have 9801 and Jisung. And then we have Jihoon and X1, Reigns, Samuel, Legion, 100%. 100% has some nice ones too. Like these ones are really nice. And then we have like ONF, Jonghyun, Chungha. This one is really pretty. This one. And then we have FX, Luna, Oh My Girl, WJSN, IY, Unity, and Shia, and Priston, and then that's it. That is everything. So I think these ones are really nice though. The colors match really well, but yeah, so that was everything for the CDs. Yeah, so like I said, this last little one is just the one I use for like DVDs. So I mainly wanted to take them out of their case because I wanted to make sure I watched them. I haven't watched a lot of them, to be honest. I've watched most of the concert ones, but I haven't really watched any of the ones that come with like summer packages and season's greetings and things like that. Just because, I don't know, I should probably do that, but yeah. So we have like UMB here, and then Up Tension with their one DVD with 3 discs, and then their Japanese singles, and then we have some NCT, which I still need to get some, there's some DVDs of theirs that I haven't taken out of the packaging yet, but we have Impact, and then the rest of this is just 48 group DVDs. I took them out of all of the singles I have, just because I want to make sure I watch them. Sorry, that wasn't really in frame, but I want to make sure I watch them. I plan to take them out once I do watch them because I have a lot, and I just haven't watched them yet because I have a region 2, I have an all region DVD player, but it's not in my room, so I can't really watch them whenever I want. So yeah, but I mean, that was everything for that. Okay, yeah, so that was everything for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. CD plates are definitely an underappreciated part of the album, I think, just because especially if you don't listen to the CDs, you don't see them very much. But yeah, some of them can be really pretty. But with that said, that was everything. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.